you see here morning star. You see, if we wipe up the screen, so this is, of course, I'm looking at the web at my computer, and I'm filming from my computer by using a telephone. Um, and I did other stuff before, like using a program, but only by capturing the pictures, print screen, gather them to film like an animation. But this is, of course, that's why I tried not to come near the screen, so we don't get the reflection. If I take out the interior light, you will not see nothing. We try it. So you see everything went dark. What is in the sky went dark. Only you see like reflection on my face, my head. Put the light on. Takes 10 seconds, and you get it back. So this is most people, they do not put interior light, and on their web cameras watching this, they don't see this. Again, this is not seen with naked eyes. So people, they say, "Oh, it is only you have seen this one." So I'm not seeing this one only. Everybody should see this one by putting in exterior light on the screen, watching this webcam, showing the morning star. I've been working 4 years. No one even tried to debunk me or prove that I am not uh, talking about stuff that is actually up in the sky. Nobody has ever tried. They only say, "Oh, this is a lens flare." They say. So this is a lens flare according to these guys. Of course, we know we have these people. They are very, very afraid. If you tell them that something is coming to cover up the sun, they get panic, and everybody like. Uh, if you want to ask me if why I'm still like not panicking, or because this is what I live for. I live for the arrival of God and His kingdom. This is my mission in life, to prepare people, to prepare the churches, the Muslims, the Jews, the Christians, the non-believers, the return of God. This is what they must prepare themselves. You start for worshiping Baal and this blood ceremonies, blood sacrifice, human sacrifice ceremonies they are doing in the Holy Land, other places in the world. So they call it war. It's not war. It's a dragon war. We don't worship the dragon. We don't follow his orders. The dragon is the enemy of God. The dragon is Marduk, Marduchai. Talked about this one before. So many people, they worship the Marduk, Mordechai, not knowing he's a dragon, but some people up they know he's the dragon. So of course we don't pray to Amun, we don't pray to Amin, we don't pray to Amun Ra. We pray to Atum Ra. This is different. Atum Ra is God. Amun Ra is the devil. So now you know that. Please don't pray to the devil. If you're Muslim, if you're Jew, if you're Christian, do not pray to Amun. So yeah, here is the short video. Just want to show you all these stars seen in front of the morning star, or the lights coming from the morning star itself. So before we were watching this stuff, we didn't see this stuff Understand what I'm saying? We didn't see that stuff. Uh, but I'm trying to say here, this stuff is moving people. It's moving. This is movement. Like I said before, if you look at a wheel when it is moving fast in a car, it will not like say it will not look the same as when it is not moving. So of course you do not we are not here to make people be afraid, but to prepare best spiritually. Know that there's a God called Anu. He's the only one who loves humans. Only one in the whole universe. All these extraterrestrials, Galactic Federation, the enemies of God, they worship the dragon, Mordechai, Allah, Yahweh, Jehovah, and all these names, Adonai. These are the dragon, different names for the dragon. Uh, Sorry, but people lost. They lost uh, the knowledge of good and evil. They do not know. They do stuff. They kill. They think they are doing for God, and they kill their own. Even they think they are doing for God as a sacrifice. So they are engaged in Baal worship, in Moloch worship. This is what they are doing, and the politicians they cannot stop that. They know that they just play along. It is because they have allowed the Galactic Federation of Darkness into each government, and these agents are everywhere. Now, in the latest video, they are claiming that they have wiped up the Greys. Before they claimed they wiped up the reptilians. Of course, they are all these. They claim this stuff to claim as if they are the most powerful extraterrestrials in the universe. Galactic Federation's time is nigh. Their blasphemy against the Most High King Anu will not be accepted. I do not fear their UFO ships. I don't fear their the whole what they call Ashtar leader. Maybe it is like another name for another some kind of a leader that will rise, be very powerful. Everyone afraid. Like this one in Syria, they try to make him like look like a hero, and because we know that he came uh, from prison. And then when you come from prison, and just like the so-called uh, these leaders to be they have like criminal uh, uh, did stuff. They're criminals actually, but because they are become presidents and politicians, they don't do the punishment. And the most important person in in this matter is Prime Minister Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who is convicted, and because he is killing so many people, he's allowed to remain in power as long as he kills a lot of people. So the day the war stops in the Holy Land, this guy will disappear. So of course, that's why we know that this guy will continue on until Jesus Christ will come back. So yeah, so Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has a appointed time with Jesus Christ, of course. So we don't want Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to be to We don't wish him any harm. We want him to meet Jesus Christ in person. In person. You remember I told you that Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu may be actually in hologram. The real one is on planet Mars. He was kidnapped by the Galactic Federation of Light, who attacked Israel on the event of the 7th of October. That's why, because Israeli was not doing as they were told by their masters, the Galactic Federation. And the same actually events happened in the USA. We go back to 911 and all this stuff. So yeah, so President Trump, you have already failed. I told you not join forces with this Benjamin Netanyahu Galactic Federation. Now you are cooperating with these extraterrestrials. And President Trump, he didn't take over the presidency yet. We see that the Galactic Federation agenda is what is going on in the world. We see that all my warnings were been ignored. We see that they are ignoring the morning stars, Nibiru. We see all this stuff, and we know that time is not on our side, on their side. So I thought President Trump would be the one who would serve the truth, but actually he is serving the extraterrestrials. Why I'm saying that? He ignored all the warnings about the morning star, and I have uh, I have seen how people have stopped discussing what is in the sky, and they discuss Trump as some kind of Jesus Christ and stuff like that. So Jesus Christ is from Nibiru. Is that what you are saying, President Donald Trump? Are you from Nibiru? If you are from Nibiru, please, you need to announce that. So we know that you are from the chosen ones. Talked about the chosen ones. Even the reptilians from Nibiru are the chosen ones. Because the chosen are the ones from Nibiru. The Hebrews, they know the Abiru, Abraham people. So their country belong to the Nibirians or the gods who rule in that region. So, of course, all people living in Israel, Lebanon, and Syria and Iraq, they have no connection to the country unless they have this spiritual connection to the gods, Anunnaki gods who ruled that region. That is Enlil. If you don't worship Enlil, you are not circumcised. You can worship Enlil if you are circumcised. Me, myself, I am circumcised. Jesus Christ, he was circumcised. That's our sacrifice to God. It is tradition. That was, is Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu circumcised? If not, he is not supposed to be there. This guy, he does not belong to the chosen. He has nothing to do with Nibiru. He has nothing to do with the Holy Land. So Holy Land connection to Nibiru, we talked about this one before. And we talked about who he is trying, and his friend, President Trump, that I still hope that he will not stand in the Jerusalem temple, but our temple is in our sky, seen each night. This is the temple of God. This is where the New Jerusalem is. This is where the throne of God is. So all this talk about Israel's third temple is the third temple of the devil. I warn Israel. I warn the USA to continue on this third temple plan that will bring destruction. In 1 second, you will be destroyed. That's warning go to USA, President Trump, and Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu. Why I talk like this? Because I have information It's about to happen now. Judgment Day, anytime now. Anytime. You see the morning star, you blind. You see, you ignore it. You blind fools. So this is a warning to President Trump and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. If you can debunk this one, you can proceed with your evil plans. If not, you should hide today, because tomorrow you will maybe in hell burning. So this is one for all people. If you cannot debunk this, don't talk. Don't pretend you are serving Earth or humans. This is our Mother Earth. If you don't care for our mother, the military, the blind military to kill people. What about the aliens, extraterrestrials seen in the sky? Shame on you for you liars. All you're gonna be judged. And we know hell is coming for you because you serve these entities, these demons. That's why you lie about that one. Shame on you for real. So, sorry, but I was upset. So this is warning for Trump and Netanyahu. They should really know what they are doing. They are messing up. We have trust in them, and they do stuff like this. So now we go back. We know that we have some new pictures I've taken for spaceship of God, Anu, the Most High Creator of all. So I have not been talking about politics recently because of I had some issues with some other stuff, but hopefully we'll settle down. And of course, I warn them because I really don't want them be like knowing this stuff and not talking about it. Very shameful behavior. We know that the top dogs, they know about Nibiru. They discuss Nibiru. Only humans, they are not allowed to talk about Nibiru or discuss Nibiru. And I know, I have this knowledge. So they cannot touch me. They cannot touch me because they know who I are, who am I, and I serve the truth. If they cannot serve the truth, they cannot touch me because I serve the truth. This is warning for anyone try to mess with me. Be warned. My Father is the most powerful in the world, powerful God. But he's also forgive. He can forgive you if you try to pray to Anu or Anos. He will forgive you and help you out from this mess, confusion. Stop lying. Stop participating in Baal worship. I'm very mad with President Trump because what happened in New Orleans, this terrorist attack, very, very suspicious. They blamed ISIS, but there's a lot of questions. And this has to do with Trump, of course, because they have something on Trump. And this will car explosion. Also, Elon Musk. We know these guys, they talk a lot to Planet Mars and stuff. We know Planet Mars, it is presenting as a planet of war. And we see Elon Musk, he said he was an alien himself. So this guy is very, very suspicious. I don't want to judge him out already before but I think these guys, two guys, are not the real Donald Trump or the real Elon Musk. They are a hologram, and I'm starting to suspect that the American government is being taken out also by the Galactic Federation. This is very bad news, actually. So this is the first day of 2024, 25, sorry. And we see here spaceship of God, King Anu, the Most High. You have seen these ones, maybe, I'm not sure, but we're gonna show it one more time. It is very, very early here in the morning, and yeah, this is what happened in USA. You get car explosions, you get the terrorist attacks. This is just the start of 2025. This is very bad. This is very bad for President Trump. His policies, he need to reconsider. What happened in Syria was very, very planned to have Syria become a hub for the Al Qaeda, ISIS, radical Islam, and they will absolutely send their mujahideen so to conduct jihad in Christian cities. So this is what they have promised us by taking out Syria elected president and put an Al Qaeda radical Islam ISIS leader Al Nusra in place instead. And the world all were celebrating the Syrian rebels. And the Syrian rebels, one day they are rebels, the second day become terrorists. You don't know that. You do not mess with these guys. If you don't do like they say, they're gonna bomb themselves up and kill a lot around them. This is what they do. So yeah. So now we play that we didn't know that, and that's why we took out Syria's president Assad, because he was fighting against ISIS, and we want ISIS back. We want ISIS back. We love ISIS. You know, people here. This is the politics by President Trump and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who both supported the removal of Syrian President Assad, and now they're gonna take the consequences, the blood of the people, American people who were killed. It is the blood on Trump's hands and Netanyahu. How many times Netanyahu he supported the ISIS fighters in Syria, and now Syria it is like a wild west. It is chaotic. There's no information about what's happening with the Christian and how they are being killed and tortured, and other minorities, and even anyone who's against this leader in Syria is being punished, killed, and tortured. So nobody cares about that. As long as ISIS is controlling Syria, they say, "Oh, this will be enough for them. They will not attack Christian people in the world." But guess what? They must. Otherwise, they are not Muslim radical. Muslim radical, you need to attack non-Muslim, what's called like this unfaithful should be killed. And radical Islam is controlling Syria, where Christianity started and were spread to the whole world by making Syria fall. Now the Europe will fall. We expect a lot of more ISIS attacks starting from this month, and will intensify. And we will wish that Assad was still in power. Even the President Trump and Prime Minister Netanyahu, they will say, "Oh, Assad, he was best. Now we have Al Qaeda face to face to Israel." And of course, they kill the easy targets at first. Israel is not easy. So, but if they have a chance, they will do it, of course. They, so Jews, Christians, non-Muslims, or non this they have this kind of Salafisti, Wahhabistic kind of Islam. Anyone who will not do like they say will kill. This is the the new Syria that was never ever controlled by these fanatics, extremists, radical Islam, who actually does not belong to Syria, but belong far, far away in the desert. Syria is where Jesus Christ was. Syria is a holy land. And you do not give your holy land to the pigs. Read your Bible. Shame on you for real. How can you do that? How can you accept that? You gave Syria to the Al Qaeda, and you expect that everything will be okay. So this is second day of this year, 2nd January. We see his spaceship of God, King Anu, the Most High Creator of all. All people must be worshipping Anu if they want to have forever life and live on his kingdom. This is our Father in heaven, Oranos. Blessed his name forever. Anu is nobody's talking about and ignoring. He's in our skies almost every day, every night. People are engaged in Baal worship, blood sacrifice, human sacrifice in the Holy Land, killing without even thinking of what they are doing, and they are drunk with blood. So this is warning again. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu or President Trump. Anything happen in this world, it is your responsibility, because it was you who waged war against radical Islam, and then you give the whole nation of Syria to radical Islam. How dare you? Shame on you for real. We know that Turkish President Erdogan, he got the green light from President Trump to enter Syria. He took half Syria, Turkey, NATO, all these, with Israel coordinated this attack on Syria. The elected President Assad, he escaped, and that was the plan, to give it to radical Islam. So shame, shame, shame. The woman in Syria cannot walk in the street unless they cover up their head, cover up their hair, and children not allowed to go to school, like boys and girls like did before. They want to separate children. They want to treat the woman like a slave. Now you understand why it was like you don't want to have a Syrian woman go in the street without wearing hijab. Force the Syrian woman to put stuff on the cover up their head, and all these customs, because of President Trump and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who helped out these guys through these years. And Trump, he had Erdogan, and of course Erdogan, he does not care who is ruling Syria unless it is like Sunni Muslims, radical Islam, brotherhood, Muslim brotherhood, and stuff like that. So we continue and move on here. We see Spaceship of God, King Anu. So unless these guys, they're gonna come touch with reality, what's going on in the ground and in the sky. They are leading their countries, their nations to destruction, of course. And we know that the investigation about what happened in USA, the two ISIS attacks, um, a car blown up, and the other car killing people, walking, celebrating New Year. These are two attacks already in 2 days, in one day. It's the first day of the year. Yeah, they have a lot of goals to hit in USA. And now they have their base in Syria, of course. And Syria, of course, they will produce these jihadists, and they will take a lot of places in Europe, jihad, because it's about converting Europe to Islam and all this stuff, about. So yeah, all this this is what they signed us to, Netanyahu and Trump. I called Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu for radical Islam. He was very, very acting like supporting these guys in Syria all the time. Now they have won. Let's see, Syria. They cannot threaten Israel anymore. Like with weapons, They didn't do it before, but it is like if the whole Syria is ISIS and Al Qaeda, Israel also will get the karma for allowing this mess up, just to also blackmail Europe, like Turkey do with these immigrants. So Israel can continue killing in Gaza, and all these people in the region, they want to leave. We have Erdogan and Israel, Netanyahu and Turkey. They have this with the immigrants. Nobody wants to live in Syria anymore. No one. All Syrians that are in Europe, no one return, man. No one return. Why? Because they know Syria is not a country to live in now. It is wild, wild west, and there's no laws, no rules, no nothing. Only maybe applying some kind of Islamic Sharia, and if it's allowed still to worship Jesus Christ in Syria. I don't know do that. We don't have any news how it's going for Christians in Syria and other minorities. We know that they've been killing, and they have been chasing people and stuff like that. But of course, the coverage is very, very silent. They want these guys to become to do this stuff. We want them to come to Europe and to kill us in Europe and in America. I have warned for this. Please watch my videos about Syria I made. So, of course, the first day of New Year, and a lot of Americans been killed to the Muslim terrorists. That is absolutely is not a game. This is about our lives, the life of people, and the killing must stop. This must not be allowed. Benjamin Netanyahu, you have failed to protect the world against radical Islam. Instead, you gave it so much power. Now you cannot even stop it. Karma will reach you. I promise you. I promise you will get your karma. President Donald Trump, you do not listen to this Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. You said you're gonna turn Gaza to hell. You see, this is the Israelis already did it, But why? Why they did it? Because they want to make everybody radical Islam. It was radical Islam. Let us say, attacked Israel. They killed the whole city. They destroyed the whole city, and you cheered for it, President Trump. And you know that children and women, they were not radical Islam in Gaza. They were killed anyways. They were killed anyways. And now you accept it. Instead, you kill all these people in Gaza, and then we give it to we give Syria to the Islam, to the radical Islam Hamas. So these guys, the Hamas, they were friends oh, they were still friends now. But maybe the Hamas is more like uh, finished, more and less. But some elements they are now in Syria and stuff. But it is not Hamas. The problem is it is radical Islam. So again, people, this year will be very terrible. Radical Islam will hit in the heart of Europe. This is was predicted by Nostradamus. They will reach Italy and they will reach the Mediterranean and they will attack. They are attacked and they will succeed in the attack. This is what they mentioned in Nostradamus' prophecy. So yeah, I will cut this short. I just want to show you spaceship of King Anu. I will warn for the new year, new situation with radical Islam and terrorist attacks will increase. So please be prepared. We saw the morning star. It's coming near. Hopefully, it is will be talked about more, allowed to talk about, not ignore that one. It is about kingdom of God coming. We see paradise in the sky. So let's pray that that day will be very soon. The arrival of Nibiru. Let's see.